Okay, so it's a dozer update. I'm over here starting to clear more because I got this thing running. I don't know if you can hear me over the sound of that thing. It makes some noise, boy. But I finally got it running, got the track back on it, got everything adjusted properly, and I'm actually starting to make progress. By progress, I mean I'm making a giant mess over here. So I'm starting to push trees down on this end. Fire's pen is way up there, so I'm getting this stuff pushed out of the way. And oh, there we go, finally shut off. I shut the fuel off on it, it wouldn't shut down. But I'll show you what I did to that thing to get it running and what else I have to do to just kind of do maintenance on it. So I'm over here pushing trees down. I'm going to go over, and I got a water tank on the back of the truck that I'm filling so I can go water the cows at the other end of the farm. And I'm going to bring the skid steer over here. I have my grapple bucket. Here's my grapple bucket. I'm going to put the grapple bucket on the skid steer and move some of these trees that I've knocked down because it's easier to move them around with that. So I replaced the pony motor with this starter motor, and I think there's video on that, so hopefully maybe this will be repetitive. And then it wouldn't start. I couldn't get it to turn over. So we just started taking things apart until we figured out what was wrong with it. It's got a generator on it, and you can see right there the tail is taken off that generator. Well, there's no gear on that generator now. It's gear drive. The generator was froze up and the motor wouldn't turn over. Well, that generator is unavailable. They sell a kit to put an automotive alternator on these old machines. It's over $1,000 for that kit. So there's nothing on here electronic. I don't need an alternator. So that's what I did to this machine. Then I knocked the track off of it. Well, this machine's old enough that it's got manual track adjusters. And what I mean by that is this giant bolt right here is the track adjuster. And this nut, you got to turn it. So you loosen up these two bolts right here, and then you turn this to push this wheel out to adjust this track tight. Well, I knocked the track off of it. So that was 2 days of figuring out how to drive this thing backwards to put the track back on it. And so now I got that going. Well, I noticed today, now that I've actually been able to run it for an extended period of time, that the radiator cap is bad. So I'm going to go on Zimmerman Tractor up in Versailles. I'm going to call them and have them send me a new radiator cap. And then, I don't know, I think this machine's going to be pretty good after that. And as you can see, it'll push some stuff. I'm a little bit wary when I flop off these embankments down these hills of losing control. And like that tree right there, that's a little bit big to push over with this little machine, I think. I haven't tried to tackle anything that big yet. So I'm going to come over with the skid steer and move some stuff out of the way with the grapple bucket. And then I'm going to fire that dozer back up, and I'm going to get back at it. And then I'll do a little bit more updating once I get a little bit more done.